Recorded Books presents Article 5 by Kristen Simmons. Narrated by Jennifer Ikeda and directed by Erica Jensen. And now, Article 5.
Chapter 1. Beth and Ryan were holding hands. It was enough to risk a formal citation for indecency, and they knew better, but I didn't say anything. Curfew rounds wouldn't begin for another 2 hours, and freedom was stolen in moments like these. "Slow down, Ember," Ryan called. Instead, I walked faster, pulling away from our pack. "Leave her alone," I heard Beth whisper. My face heated as I realized how I must look. Not like a conscientious friend who was minding her own business, but like a bitter third wheel who couldn't stand seeing other couples happy. Which wasn't true. Mostly. Sheepishly, I fell into step beside Beth. My best friend was tall for a girl, with an explosion of dark freckles centered at her nose and a cap of squiggly red hair that was untamable on chilly days like this one. She traded Ryan's arm for mine, which, if I was honest, did make me feel a little safer, and without a word, we danced on our tiptoes around the massive cracks in the sidewalk, just like we'd done since the 4th grade. When the concrete path succumbed to gravel, I raised the front of my too long khaki skirt so the hem didn't drag in the dust. I hated this skirt. The matching button-up top was so boxy and stiff it made even busty Beth look flat as an ironing board. School uniforms were part of President Scarborough's new Moral Statute, one of many that had taken effect after the war, mandating that appearances comply with gender roles. I didn't know what gender they'd been aiming at with this outfit. Clearly it wasn't female. We stopped at the gas station on the corner out of habit. Though it was the only one in the country still open, a lot was empty. Not many people could afford cars anymore. We never went inside. There would be snacks and candy bars on the racks, all priced 10 times higher than they'd been last year, and we didn't have any money. We stayed where we were welcome, on the outside. 3 feet removed from the hundreds of tiny faces imprisoned behind the tinted glass. The board read, "Missing. If cited, contact the Federal Bureau of Reformation immediately." Silently, we scanned the photographs of the foster care runaways and escaped criminals for anyone we might know, checking for one picture.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?